Hello everyone, welcome back. We are going to go over today chapters 1-5 using formulas in geometry. And today we're going to apply formulas for perimeter, area, and circumference. Our vocabulary is, first of all, perimeter. Perimeter is when you add all of the side lengths together. And area is the number of non-overlapping squares that are inside. So for example, in my picture here, I have a 5 by 2 inch rectangle. My perimeter, if I count around the edges, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So my perimeter is 14 units. My area is how many squares are inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And whenever we're talking about area, we say units with a little square after it, showing that they are square units. The base of a triangle is any side length of the triangle, and the height of the triangle is a segment from the vertex forming a right angle with the base. So in my two pictures here, I have one where the base, I could say, is here, and my height would be here. So there's my height, and here's my base. Sometimes the base is kind of out here, but the height or the opposite vertex is off on the edge, out of the triangle. So when you come down for the height on this one, sometimes you kind of have to imagine that this base is extended out. So the height is here in this case, and the base is here. Now, talking about circles. The diameter of a circle is a segment whose endpoints are on the circle and passes through the middle of the circle. So the diameter in this picture, a diameter would be here. We can call this maybe point A and B. So in this case, my diameter is, bring that out just a tad, there we go. So in this case, my diameter is AB. So the radius of the circle is a segment whose endpoints are on the circle and in the center of the circle. So if we had point C right here, we could say that the radius, there are two radii is how you say it plural, and the two radius are AC and CB. Those are the two radius of this circle. The circumference of the circle is the distance around the circle. It's kind of like the perimeter of above, except for it's in a circle. Circumference divided by diameter is what pi is. So with any circle, if you find the circumference and then you divide it by the diameter, it's going to go around about 3 and a little bit. And so this is an irrational number, and we have it by this symbol here, this Greek letter pi. Okay, so this symbol right here is pi. And about is about 3.14 or 22/7. When you're using your calculators, you're going to want to find the button on it that has a pi button so that you can use that when you're using your calculators. It's much easier. Okay, some key concepts here. We have perimeter and area. Perimeter of a rectangle is, if we have length and width, it's 2 times length plus 2 times width, because remember, you count length twice since there's 2 of them. You count width twice since there are 2 of them. The area is length times width multiplied together. Perimeter of a square is 4 times one of the sides because they're all the same. So there are 4 of them. Area is side squared, or side times side, which is the same as side squared. Perimeter of a triangle, in this case, we have our perimeter is A, B, and C, so you just add them together. And area of this triangle is 1/2, area of this triangle is 1/2 base times h for height. Okay, turn your paper over to the back side and we'll talk about circumference and area of a circle. We have a circle, or circumference. The formula for circumference is 2 pi r, or some people prefer pi times diameter, because 2 times r, 2 radius, is the diameter. So both of these work. Area is pi r squared. Now let me tell you how I remember the difference between these two. Circumference is always in units, and area is always in units squared. So whenever you have a square, you're going to square the radius. That's how I remember where the 2 goes. So if my answer is in units squared, then I square the radius. If my answer is just plain old units, then I multiply it by 2. So what I would like you to do is see if you can write the formulas without looking. Okay, see if you can do all 4 of these without looking. I want you to do the perimeter formula and the area formula for each one. And if you don't have them memorized, and this is circumference actually, if you don't have them memorized yet, that's your first task. Draw yourself up some memorization cards, like 3x5 cards, to memorize these formulas because it's very important. Okay, that's the end of this lesson.